You are joining us for the fifth and final instalment of our themed week here at Property Tribes. We've been calling it Keep Control of Your Portfolio Week, and it's been in association with our friends and partners at LendLord, and LendLord co-founder Avram Shahar is once again joining me for the final instalment. And Avram, throughout the week we've really been showcasing what an incredible tool LendLord is for landlords to control the things that they do actually have control over. And we've moved from investing through to management. And today, for our final installment, we are looking at finance. And of course, this is a very trending topic for landlords at the moment. One of the key things that is impacting them if they're on SVRs and tracker rates is, of course, the bank rate rises, which causing a lot of landlord pain at the moment. And once again, LendLord is your friend when it comes to finance, because it helps you understand where you are at the moment, but also where the opportunities are to get a better financial product and improve the performance of the portfolio and property, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. So we designed LendLord in order to find mortgage products that are available based on your profile. So our engine knows to analyze your portfolio, do the stress test, understand the leverage, the entire loan to value of your portfolio, and other important metrics and criteria items of lenders. Based on that, the platform will match mortgage products that should be a fit for you. And we have integration with the sourcing platform 27Tech that basically provide us with live feed of mortgage products. So it should be quite live, accurate. So you have live products that are now out there, and it's keep changing all the time. So if you use
and how often does that update, Avram?
Should be at least every 24 hours, but we have times that we'll get updates, even the intraday.
And it's so important because we're hearing this week that a lot of buy-to-let mortgage products have been pulled ahead of potential further rate rises. And products that do come out, they are in high demand, and you have to act quickly to get that product secured and get your decision in principle. And so once again, Avram, LendLord gives the property investor the edge, because all of this information is at the landlord's fingertips, and it's all coming in through feeds and automation. So it really does give landlords that extra bit of edge if they've got, SVRs or tracker rates and they feel that they want to go on to a fixed rate. There's not that many out there at the moment. They do need to be at the top of their game to get the right product.
Yes, exactly. And using LendLord basically will allow them basically to find if there are opportunities for them, either to remortgage or to get a new mortgage. And another aspect, Vanessa, is our bridging finance functionality. So let's say that you are now analyzing a new deal on LendLord for a flip reason, or if you're going to do some improvements and you need bridging finance, then the platform will analyze again the case and your profile. Based on that, you will receive immediately indicative terms, and then you can apply online. Also for the mortgage side, you can apply online. You can start a digital process to review your mortgage illustration, and I will show it in a sec.
So basically, LendLord will also flag up to you if there are capital raising opportunities, and if there's, a better mortgage product out there for you based on your profile. And it's very similar to how lenders underwrite mortgages, because they want to know if you've got 4 or more properties, they want to know your profile as a portfolio landlord. And, we're seeing things like EPCs come into play now as well. There's lenders coming out with green products which are slightly discounted for a property with a C or above EPC rating. There's all these different nuances out there that you need to understand and make sure that you've got access to them, because it could make the difference between a poorly performing property and a good performing property.
Yes, exactly. So shall we go to the demo? And
yeah, let's have a look at the finance module.
all right. So from the menu, you have the finance section. And here you can start finding your mortgage products if you approach this page, mortgage remortgage and bridging finance in this page. But of course, it's also integrated to other pages on the platform. So on the mortgage remortgage page, you can start with, if it's a purchase, typing the details of the property value, rental income, and other important details, then click search, and you will receive immediately results from buy-to-let lenders. You will see the rate, but also the fees, and then you can start a process to review your mortgage illustration using our digital online broker. So it's a very streamlined process to start a mortgage application. It's not binding. You just, if you complete the process, you will see a mortgage illustration, and then you can take it to the next step. If it's a remortgage, then you should just switch the application tab to remortgage, and then you will need to select the property. And the good thing with that is that when you select the property, all the other fields will be filled from your My Portfolio, so you don't need to type in again. And then you can check some options for remortgage. And then you can decide if it's a remortgage with capital raising or without capital raising, and you will see the results. So after you submit an application to LendLord, on the Mortgage Applications tab, you can review your application. So you can see the inquiry details. You can review your mortgage illustration online. You can upload all the relevant documents to the lender, submit the application, and see the status of the processing, review your mortgage offer. So basically, every step will be up to date on your LendLord account, and you'll receive an email notification. So it's a great way also to track your mortgage application and understand where is it at, what is the current status. Now, on the bridging finance side, you should just answer several questions about the case to receive your initial and indicative terms. And I will not do it to the end. And then on the bridging applications, you can review very similar to what I showed in the mortgage application. So you can actually track the entire process online. And those two features are integrated to the deal analyzer. So when you start analyzing a new property deal, then you can click on this button, finance this deal, or products available. Let me see. All right, so you can see it here. You can see the lenders and the rates. And for bridging finance, you can see what can be your terms to get bridging finance with LendLord. So it's also the finance option is integrated into the other features of the platform. When you source properties, you will see how much you can raise in order to make a purchase, etc. So the finance is integrated, but also it's not like any other aggregator. So it's based on your profile. So if you want to understand how the analysis works, go from the finance to available lenders. And here you can see a summary of your portfolio breakdown to mortgages per lender. You can see your interest cover ratio level, and then you can see the list of lenders that you have met the criteria for, and the list of lenders that you haven't, and also you will see what is the reason. And of course, it's based on the applicants. So let's say if James applied by himself, he will see different results. But if it's James and Kate together, so they have different, so the lender will take a look on both of them together. If it's a limited company, then there are other lenders that will be available. So it's smart. It's not just, okay, those are the products. Now let's just go and figure out if you can, if you're eligible or not. It will tell you which products I can actually have.
Absolutely awesome. And we're once again seeing how it can all be done in one place. And I love the way that it's kind of taken us full circle back to our starting point earlier in the week with Invest, where we looked at the deal analyzer and the other aspects of the Invest section. And we've just seen there how incredible the LendLord platform is. When you're looking to finance a deal, it all ties in with the deal analyzer, and it shows you all of your options, and you can, start and finish your application on the LendLord platform. It just is such an incredible bit of kit, Avram. Nick and I are just constantly blown away with all the functionality that the LendLord team is adding, and it's so good to get this kind of overview of it, but we haven't had time to go into very much detail, but we want to encourage everybody to go to the LendLord YouTube channel, because there's loads of tutorials and demos on there as well, isn't there? And if the user does need a bit of extra help, they've always got the LendLord team to call on. They've got the chat function. They can book a personal demo. So there's so much support there to help the users get the most out of the platform, isn't there?
Yes. So we are so open for feedback as well. So you just use the chat, write us, feedback about the features, suggestions for new features. This is the way we develop the platform, and we want to develop it ahead. And as you mentioned, our YouTube channel, you can find relevant content with more training and demos and important things that will let you set up your data to LendLord and start using the platform.
It's very simple to get started. You just need to go and register for a LendLord account. It's free to use, and as we stated earlier in the week, all you need to do is initially put in some details of your existing portfolio, and then the magic really starts to happen. And Avram, throughout this week, we've called it Take Control of Your Portfolio Week. I think we could have just summed it up with 2 words, and that is use LendLord, because that's what it's designed to do, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. I think this is exactly what we are trying to develop, and I think it's now happening. So yeah, it's a one-stop shop. You can manage your existing portfolio, manage compliance issues, manage your cash flow, but also invest smarter by using our sourcing features, analyzer features, and of course the finance functionality. So it's all in one place. Highly recommended, and just start, take control of your portfolio.
Yep. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this week, and if you've got any questions, you can of course ask them on Property Tribes, or indeed over on the LendLord chat box. That's what it's there for. But we just really hope this week has inspired you to set up your LendLord account, put in your portfolio details, and start having a look around at the incredible functionality and tools on there to help you work smarter as a landlord and property investor. And as we're going to finish by saying, we are in very challenging economic and market circumstances. There are a lot of things that we can't control as landlords, but there also are things that we can control, and smart landlords are controlling those things that they do actually have control over. And LendLord is there to help you do that, to keep you, safe, keep you compliant, help you mitigate risk, help you thrive and adapt in these very challenging conditions. So for now, it's Avram and myself signing off, and we will see you somewhere on Property Tribes very soon. And LendLord is there to answer your questions as well, if you have anything that you'd like to ask about using the LendLord platform. So thanks, Avram. It's always a pleasure. See you soon.
Thank you.